In this video, we will cover important Blender shortcuts for beginners. In a big project, working without shortcuts take a long time and make you burn out. Let's move into the subject. First, how to change our object's location by using shortcuts. Select your object, press G and X. Now move your cursor. You can see that your object is moving through X-axis. Press G plus Y and move your object. Now you can see your object is moving in y-axis, only in y-axis. It's very useful in complex projects. Now press G and Z and move your object. You can only move your object in Z-axis. It will reduce many errors in a big project. It's very useful. G is notation for graph and X, Y, Z are meaning for the axis. X is mean for x-axis, Y is mean for y-axis, and Z is for z-axis. There is a special shortcut. Press G, press Shift and X. Now you can see there is two axes are showing here, Y and Z. You can move your object in Y and Z both axes, but you cannot move your object in X axis. Let's try for Y axis. Press G, press Shift and Y. Now you can move object in Z and X axis in both axes, but you cannot move in Y axis. Now press G, Shift and Z. Now you can move your object in X and Y axes, but you cannot move in Z axis. Next, we will see how to rotate our object using shortcuts. Press R and X. Now you can rotate your object through X-axis like this. Press R and Y. You can rotate your object through Y-axis. Now press R and Z. Now you can rotate your object through Z-axis, not other axes. Next, we will see how to scale up and scale down our object using shortcuts. Scale. Shortcut for scale up our object is press S and X. Now you can scale your object in only X-axis. You can scale up and scale down. Press S and Y. You can scale up and scale down your object through Y-axis. Press SZ and you can scale up and scale down your object through Z-axis. A special shortcut works here also. S is notation for scale. Press S and Shift plus Z. Now you cannot scale up or scale down your object in Z axis, but you can scale up and scale down your object through both X and Y axes like this. It's very useful in some projects. You can try it for X and Y axes. Press S, press Shift and X. Now you cannot scale up or scale down your object in X axis, but you can scale up and scale down both Y and Z axes. Press S and Shift plus Y. Now you cannot scale up or scale down your object in Y axis, but you can scale up and scale down your object in X and Z axes. Next, we will see how to duplicate our object. Inside of object mode, we can use Ctrl C and Ctrl V to copy and paste the object. Press Ctrl C. Now we have copied our object. Press Ctrl V. Now we paste the object. You can see here the cube is our original object. Cube 001 is a copied object. Press G and you can grab your duplicate objects. Inside of edit mode, you can press Shift D and move your cursor. You have a duplicate object by pressing Shift D. We will finish this video with this one. I am Judson. See you in another useful video. Thank you for watching.